Morning, I'm Steven Sprinkle. This is Morning Bit. Let's get to it. Top 3 things I think are important today for Bitcoin. The first of which is the Bitcoin ATM that just went live last week up in Canada. I think it's going to be a really important step for Bitcoin to reach a mass market through this idea of ATM. It's an idea that is well understood by individuals in the developed world and easily consumable in that you can simply walk up to a machine and get Bitcoin without having to do any complicated signups or anything like that. The one downside is you do have to do a full palm scan in order to acquire the Bitcoin. So that's a downside in being able to maintain anonymity through Bitcoin. That leads me to the second piece though, and that is just last week a company that's producing a product called Dark Wallet launched an Indiegogo campaign that they're trying to seek $50,000, up to about $30,000 with 40 days left, to build a browser-based wallet that anonymizes the transactions inside of the blockchain. So once you get the Bitcoins, even if you use the ATM, it helps anonymize that once you actually get it into their wallet. We'll have to see the execution of this and how well it works, but I think it's a good way for individuals who have gone into the world of Bitcoin through a highly identified form, who then become security conscious and understand the importance of having anonymity inside of your financial transactions. So I think Dark Wallet is a good first step for people who already own Bitcoin, but a good second step for people who have adopted Bitcoin later and have tied their identity to the Bitcoins that they currently own. That leads me into the third thing that I think is really important for Bitcoin today, and that is what our company is producing. It's an anonymous peer-to-peer Bitcoin exchange called Elqnt, so it's the Elqnt exchange. And why it's really important for Bitcoin is because it allows anonymous transactions from fiat currency to Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin back out to fiat currencies. So for example, if you want to go from US dollar to Bitcoin and then you travel to Europe, you can go from Bitcoin back to the euro. Once you're over there, no transaction fees, and it's all anonymous and all directly peer-to-peer. So none of the transactions go through a central server that are tracked. They all go directly peer-to-peer inside of the platform. So I think it's a good marriage of all of the technologies that I mentioned today, in that you can use Elqnt to go in and out anonymously of Bitcoin. You can use Dark Wallet to anonymize the transactions inside of Bitcoin, but also for individuals who are just looking for an easy entry point into Bitcoin, you can use the Bitcoin ATM, tie your identity to it, but then once you're in, you can use Dark Wallet to anonymize the transactions, and then whenever you want to get back out, you don't have to tie your identity again to the Bitcoin. You can just simply use Elqnt and get out anonymous. So that's the things that I think are important today. Give me some feedback, write some comments below, subscribe if you really enjoy this content. I'm going to be producing these daily in the morning. My goal is to have them live by 9 in the morning, but that might be a little bit later, 9 Eastern. I'm in San Francisco Bay, but we'll see how this progresses. Thanks.